Ushiro Nage and Ushiro Nage Tori. My uke today is going to be played by a pillow. I'm just wrapping a gi top around a pillow and tying a belt around it to keep it all tight. That's the upper body. I'm going to use a ball for the legs. You can use a table or a chair or whatever you want, or even just hold it in the air, just to give you a sense of what's going on here. They're facing away from me. I'm grabbing the back of the collar right in the middle. With the leg on the same side as the arm that's grabbing, I put my foot right on the belt, like right above the hips. I pull real hard with my arm as I kick with my leg. I'm going to do this in slow motion and pause in the air so you can see what's going on. I'm pulling hard with my arm as I kick with that leg. And I let them fall straight back on their back. At speed, grab that collar, kick and pull, and drop them straight back. That's the traditional version, and it's good for uke to be able to practice a high back fall. But practically speaking, not everybody can get their leg up that high, and you don't need to. I'm actually just going to go, a variation of this, I'm just going to go into the back of the knee. Instead of kicking into the back of the hips, I'm going to stomp, put my foot like I'm stepping down right on the back of the knee on the same side, on the close side, stomp down as I pull and drop them straight back. It's also a little bit easier fall for uke. Just relax. It's going to be a little bit more of a side fall than a back fall, though you still end up on your back. That other one, you're going straight back like this. When you buckle that knee, there's a little bit of falling to the side. The knee gets buckled on, so it's also a little easier fall. Now that's Ushiro Nage. We practice this though from somebody coming at you and slapping your face, turning around and walking away. I like this because I think it's good to get used to getting slapped and also not reacting. The slap isn't really part of the technique as far as I know. I think it was added in to show that this is a defensive technique. I'm not just going up behind somebody and grabbing them and pulling them down. They're slapping me and then I'm defending myself. Although the only problem with that is once they've turned around and walked away, I'm no longer defending myself. Even if they break my nose and a tooth pops out, once they turn around and walk away, I'm no longer defending myself. So just keep that in mind. The way I like to think of it is I'm defending someone else. You know, my friend's being attacked, or you want to intervene in a situation where someone a lot bigger or stronger is attacking somebody else who's maybe defenseless and you feel like you want or need to intervene. Going up, grabbing the back of the collar, dropping them on the ground. That's Ushiro Nage. Ushiro Nage Tori, I follow up after that. Once I've dropped them on the ground, I'm standing right over their head. If they're really hot for a fight, and they may be even more hot for a fight after you drop them on their back, they're going to get up and attack you. I'm not going to wait for that. Once I kick and drop them, I'm standing right over, I kick, step back to let them fall on their back, drop down to my knee, hammer fist right to the face. Again, I'll pull and kick, step back, drop, hammer fist to the face. They're going to see that coming and block. They take their back fall, they cross their arms in an X block, maybe turn their head to the side and block that punch. The arms cross, I strike, and it blocks. Now you can't tell with these arms because they're so straight, but usually the arms are a little bit bent. Maybe I'm like this. Once you block, you're going to grab the wrists and pull out as hard as you can, tightening up that cross and straightening the arms. So I'm not just here, but I'm really pulling them across as far as I can. I block, pull the arms out. Now I'm going to go over the arm that's on top. And when I say the arm that's on top, in this case, if they cross the left arm first, and then the right arm goes over, the right arm is on top. I pull, I go over the arm on top, wrap underneath and across to the far side, and grab the arm. I got a nice tight lock. Problem here is my leg's in the wrong place, and I'll show you in a minute why that's important. But I want to focus just on the arms first. If I go the other direction, the right arm crosses and then the left, and I still go over the right arm now that it's underneath. Once I try to get that lock and I twist, I'm actually unlocking the arms and they can just roll out of that. So I've got to go over the top. In this case, left first, then right, go over the right, and wrap. You can use the other hand to reinforce if you want. Now, if I don't have my leg against the neck or head, if I had it like this, where the leg is up, it can just turn and roll out, and then face you and come right back at you. So I'm going to put my knee right into the neck, right where the neck and shoulder come together. Put counter pressure. It's going to lock it in, both hands, cinching it up nice and tight, locking the arms and keeping them from rolling. If you want to be really nasty, you can put your leg, or your knee or shin right on the face, or even on the throat or collarbone. But I really just put it on the ground and dig it in right next to where the neck and shoulder come together. That should get enough counter pressure once you've got the arms locked. See this from another angle. As you can see, I'm just using brooms and a mop as the arms. Now, if the right arm goes over this time, and the left arm is after, the left arm's on top. So this time I'm going, after pulling, I'm going over the left arm on the close side, grabbing around to the far side, locking. Using my knee right into the neck and shoulder for counter pressure. If I go the other way, left and then right, and I try to go over the underarm, again, it's just opening them up. So I've got to go over the arm that's on top. The way I remember it, my mnemonic is go over the overarm. That's why I keep saying that over and over again. Over the overarm, under and grab. Reinforce, use that leg for counter pressure, and you've got your lock. Good luck practicing Ushiro Nage and Ushiro Nage Tori at home.